Scans for One Piece chapter 1182 dropped earlier today. Let's talk about the chapter we left off in the last one. Loki and Ragnar are staring down Imu that has been firmly pressed into this tree. After Loki then slammed him there from multiple miles away before hitting him with an insane ball breath. Loki being back in his dragon form so soon after the last time he was in his dragon form is obviously huffing and puffing. He's tired. But it had to be disheartening to see Imu get up after this like nothing had happened. Having these nostalgic moments of seeing Nidhogg and Ragnar back in the day. Speaking of Ragnar, his devil fruit ability has been revealed in this chapter. He ate the mythical squirrel fruit model Ratatoskr. Looks like the hammer itself ate a devil fruit, which adds on to the list of weapons who've eaten devil fruits from past arcs of the series. Okay, Imu's battle gets started after this, and we see Bonnie and Vegapunk spectating from above. Vegapunk tells Bonnie, yo, back up, you getting way too close to the action. Bonnie's like, don't worry, it's no way I'm gonna get involved in this fight in any capacity. To which Vegapunk responds, damn right, it's my job to look after you now, and I'm not letting that happen. Right, because you keeping Bonnie out the action on Egghead worked so well. Lilith continues to wonder who Imu is. Sanji gets up. It seems like Imu done sent Sanji flying so far he ended up with Lilith and Bonnie. Bro instantly jumps back into the battle in spite of his injuries, mentioning that Luffy and Usopp have an immense respect for Elbaf and that it's his personal duty to protect the country and its native beauties. That is my goat right there. Now we see both Zoro and Sanji up in the chapter. I wonder if the new argument amongst the fans is gonna be which of them got up first after getting negative by Imu in the last chapter. I forgot to mention Killingham got up after getting hit with the Omen. Summers is up now, running back the play of gathering the kids onto this ship that Summer secured in this chapter. Now Killingham mentions that he did see Gonko and it looked like she might have been dead. I don't think it's true considering how much has been built up into this character. And on top of that, Killingham isn't really the most reliable source right now, considering he mentions that he's so shook in this chapter. His devil fruit ability literally produced his own worst fear. How sorry do you have to be for your devil fruit to work against you? It ended up working out because this worst fear ends up being the rain god. Yes, rain god Zaza is who Killingham finds the most terrifying. I ain't even gonna lie, I fake understand. Look at what this entity is doing off rip. She got the giants drowning. Top of dealing with Imu, we gotta deal with this. Jinbei, if you don't get in the field right now, come on, this ain't even a real god. This is just a dream demon. So Jinbei, I expect you to get active in this next chapter. You got a whole break to study yourself for this occasion too. Killingham mentions that other than hearing stories about the D clan and Nika, those born above the clouds also heard stories about the rain god. Obviously, to those born above the clouds, rainfall of any capacity is foreign as hell. We'll say though, it's very nice to see the rain god finally introduced in this story. This might not be the actual rain god, just what Killingham envisions the rain god to be. I'm looking forward to seeing the type of damage that this dream demon unleashes on those on Elbaf right now. And by the end of this chapter, Zoro and Sanji tell the other that they gotta lock in. Looks like Zoro and Goldberg are heading towards Imu and Loki right now, which honestly, Zoro, your time would be much better served just going to Summers at this point. Doing your damnedest to make sure that they don't have an escape route if them kids end up on that ship. Of course, won't happen because my goat Sanji is heading back to deal with the rain god. You'll see that Biblio the Owl moved the books to a lower section of the library, so W Biblio. Despite this though, Saul seems to still have his reservations about the owl. Just off that panel alone and his introduction, we should already know that there's more to this owl